What is going on for those of you tuning in on YouTube? You might notice I'm wearing one of the OG FITposium shirts, and that is because I'm wearing it in homage because today we are finally closing the doors on something that we've worked with you on for the last 10 years. Are you tired of the endless stream of fantasy marketing and vanity metrics? Yeah, so am I. My name is James Patrick, and I'm an internationally published photographer, media specialist, and marketing strategist. I'm also a student of professional development, and like you, I've been left frustrated by all of this influencer-driven generic advice, making us think that we are just one course, conference, or manifestation away from the life of our dreams. We need to cut through this crap and move beyond the posturing, beyond the facade, beyond the image to take real action on the real work that will create the real results. This is the Beyond the Image podcast. When I originally created FITposium, it was back in 2015, and it was created to answer a question. And the question was, what would happen if we gathered together a group of aspiring fitness professionals to share best strategies, to share lessons learned, to share how they were able to navigate certain obstacles or situations? What would happen if we gathered together all these minds to support one another? And 50 plus of us got together at a small Holiday Inn across town, and we connected and we strategized. And what we saw after that event was a flurry of activity, of intention, of direction, of accomplishment. And when we came back the next year, that room tripled in size. We now had 150 attendees. By 2019, we had more than 500 participants joining us for what had turned into an annual event, to gather together, to strategize, to support one another, and to see where we could go as a community, as a family. And then 2020 hit, and we had to really pivot, and we had to change directions. And we hosted not one, but two virtual events to support our community in the best way we knew how, by bringing great minds together, by strategizing, and by solving problems as a community, instead of having people trying to navigate this industry in solitude. In 2021, we were able to bring back an in-person event, but because of the success we had with our virtual events in the year before, we created a hybrid conference where we could have 20 to 30 people join us in person for focus workshops, and then have attendees from across the world. We had attendees from 6 different countries tuning in to be a part of the to be a part of the FITposium at the time family. And then in 2022, we felt compelled to niche down even further, to focus our intention and our direction to help attendees in the way that we knew we could better than anyone else. And that was leaning into what we specialized in the most, which was earned media, helping our attendees land and then leverage media outlets to amplify their business awareness, to enhance their authority, and to generate leads for their business. And earned media had been a part of what we had been doing every single year since we launched back in 2015. We were helping attendees get published, and it just made sense to hone in on that. And thus in 2022, we rebranded and we became Get Published Live. Now, since the inception of FITposium and Get Published Live, we have served and worked with and helped more than 1,800 attendees. And over the course of that 10 years and 11 events, we helped our attendees land over 1,000 published media features, magazines, digital features, podcast features, television features, including more than 150 magazine covers. And over the course of 10 years, there were innumerable great experiences, memories that we're going to keep with us. But because our intention and our mission is to ask questions and then answer those questions and figure out how to best serve our audience, and how we can best align our efforts with those who are in our community, we decided we no longer wanted to be on the sidelines. We wanted to create opportunities where we could work one to one with our clients, where we can walk side by side with them in their brand direction, in their brand navigation, in their brand strategy, in their brand marketing, and in their brand success. So, with that, we've decided that after 10 years, it's time to retire the Get Published Live brand, to make room for our team to cultivate what comes next. And we are really excited about what comes next. So, there's going to be a lot more details about that in the near future. But I wanted to put out this message to one, thank anyone who's been a part of us and has allowed us to be a part of your journey in the past 10 years, from those who took a chance on us back in 2015 with a completely new idea, an untested concept, who were the reason it succeeded. All the people who joined in and became one of those 1,800 who were a part of our community at some point in the last 10 years. Thank you so much. And I encourage you to continue to push and continue to stay motivated, but also stay tuned, because we have some really exciting opportunities coming in the near future. Thank you again so much for 10 amazing years. And I cannot wait to share with you what comes next. Take care.